Welcome to this C# support video for the third in the series on validation using object-oriented programming. We need to create a class with some static methods that allow us to do some length checks on a string. So we have a static method. So a method is like a function. Static means we don't need to have an instance of the class to be able to use the method. We can just do the name of the class and then access that method straight away. So we want to provide a string and see if that string is within a minimum and a maximum length of characters. So it's a bit harder than before because I don't give you any template code at all for this. So we have to make the class. So the class is called string validator. And inside that class we have a public because it needs to be accessed outside of this class by other classes. It needs to be static so that we can access it without needing to make a new instance of that class. And it's a method called length check. Now this length check will return a Boolean value, either true or false. So we'll put the return type in there. And it accepts three parameters. First of all, it's a string to check. Let's say value. And then we want a minimum and a maximum length. Great. So once we've done that hard bit, the actual length check is dead easy. All we need to do is see if the parameter that we receive, the string, if its length is greater than or equal to the minimum, and that string has a length that is less than or equal to, hang on, I don't want 0, I want the value passed in as a parameter, and the value passed in as a parameter here. Okay, so what is this? This is a Boolean expression, as in, is it greater than or equal to the minimum acceptable value, inclusive of that minimum value? And this is also a Boolean expression. It's either going to be true or false. This is a logical operator. It's saying logical and, so we need it to be both bigger than or equal to the minimum, and we need it to be smaller than or equal to the maximum. We need both of those conditions to be true, and that is another Boolean expression. It's either going to be true or false, which we can then return. So the logic is dead simple. It's just a case of, can you remember how to set up a class with a static method? Hopefully it will work. We shall see. Oops, not true. We want to return that value. Oops. Excellent. There we go.